Hi, Jenna Bierman with Jenna Bierman Channeling and Healing. Today I wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about kind of how guidance works on the other side. I've talked a little bit about spirit guides in a previous video, but in this video I just kind of want to talk about this notion that people have that spiritual guidance and spiritual life is very much in your face. It's obvious. It's like Hollywood. It's like the movies. It's like suddenly everything just becomes clear and everything falls into place immediately and everything's just obvious. And I don't know, people are looking for these incredible signs, like they expect to see an angel show up at their doorstep, or they expect to see a loved one in physical form, or these big fantastical stories that are, kind of unrealistic. So what I want to talk about today is really having realistic expectations when working with spirit guides or working with loved ones or the angelic realm. So first of all, working with spirit in general is subtle. They will provide signs with you if you're paying attention. So people often see signs like feathers or finding coins, things like that. That can happen. A lot of times it's just your intuition picking up and noticing. So you might notice a particular song that comes on the radio. You might have a smell that reminds you of a loved one. You might connect with seeing particular number sequences, or you might connect with really any sort of, I'm trying to think of some other examples, like I have a client who, whenever their loved one is around, they always smell their perfume. Another client who, when they have one of their spirit guides around, they can always in particular see out of the corner of their eye, peripheral vision, kind of see some movement happening. So yes, you can see things. Some people are more clairvoyant, where they physically see things. Some people are clairaudient, where they hear things. You might have clairgustance, where you taste things. So perhaps you taste a certain food or particular just taste in your mouth in relation to connecting with a particular guide. For example, I had a spirit guide previously who was of Hawaiian descent, and I would taste a particular tea that was hibiscus tea from Hawaii when they were around. So there are all these different senses in that spirit connects with us through. So really it's just being aware of those kind of subtleties, and the more you become aware, pay attention, and make that a part of your daily life and routine, the more it's easier for your guides and your loved ones to connect with you. So the more we kind of do our part, do our work to help the other side help us, the better. They have their tools, but the more we can meet them halfway, the better it is, because truly it's not going to be like out of the movies. I think people think there's just this unrealistic expectation, and when they don't have this big aha moment, that they're not doing it right, or that, oh, I don't know, that wasn't a spirit guide, that wasn't my loved one, that was just a coincidence, or that must be something else. No, it truly could have been. But you really have to trust yourself and not doubt everything. People are always so quick to analyze and try to make sense of things scientifically, which there's definitely a place for science, don't get me wrong. But when we are always trying to discount things or prove things wrong, it kind of puts us in a position where it makes it very easy to just dismiss all of it, and then it's really hard to connect. So a day in the life of somebody like me, who I do this as a living, truly, I've become so aware of what I experience, but my experience is different when I connect. So for me, I feel full body tingles, my eyes might water, I feel fullness in my head. I often perceive, and it's often on my right side behind me, a spirit guide or loved one. So I have my own kind of tells when I know I'm connected, but everybody's different. So I hope this gives you a little bit of clarity about what it's like working with spirit guides or your loved ones, so that you in your own life can start to notice and develop that for yourself. Somebody like me, of course, is always happy to help you and work with you. That's my whole purpose. That's what I do. But I think it's important for everybody on their own to also, in day-to-day life, start to trust and develop their own intuition as well. Because realistically, you're not going to have a reading or a healing every single day, right? So you need to be able to connect in yourself too, to really feel that support and love and guidance, and know that you are never alone. So I hope this video finds you well and that it was helpful. Thank you.